Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about all the news around crypto right now. So XRP Ledger Labs to enable QR payments in retail stores for Zoom users. XRP Ledger Labs lead developer Wei Swin has let it slip that developers are working on an XRP Ledger powered QR payments feature for the Zoom wallet to allow users to make payments at retail stores. This is big, and it's better than carrying a card, in my opinion. The developer made this known in a tweet on Monday. It came in response to a user request for a Zoom Wallet debit card. Instead, Wynn suggested a QR payments feature, asserting it would come sooner than users expect, which implies that it's already in the works. Why a card? He asked rhetorically. What about Zoom XRP Ledger QR payments? Then it says XRP Ledger Labs developers are not resting on their oars, as the Zoom wallet appears to be rapidly evolving into the Everything XRP app. Now, this is big because, again, it shows how you're going to be able to use crypto to make everyday purchases in the future. Rexfield.com. Now, Rexfield is a cyber investigation service, and it's great because it has cyber tracing and recovery. We help victims of cryptocurrency and trading scams through tracing and recovery operations. We work closely with international law enforcement. Now, I think this is probably one of the best services to come into crypto because I know people lose their crypto all the time. Maybe this company will pioneer this industry. So, UK woman allegedly lost 25K Bitcoin in attempt to hire a hitman. Don't let Elizabeth Warren read this because she thinks crypto's evil all the way around. So a UK court has branded a dark web site advertising Bitcoin for hire, hitman, an absolute sham and plausible nonsense after a woman who allegedly tried to have a one-time fling murdered lost 25K in Bitcoin. Now, I feel that this person just walked right into getting ripped off, but it shows how Bitcoin can be tied to the dark web. Like I said, don't let Elizabeth Warren see that. UK native stablecoin integrates into 18,000 ATMs nationwide. A partnership between Pound Token and Bitcoin Point will make the country's first 100% backed British Pound stablecoin, GBPT, accessible to retail consumers via a network of 18,000 ATMs across the United Kingdom. The move marks another step toward the UK becoming a crypto hub and is in line with the government's push to use stablecoins for wholesale settlements. I think that's great as well. It looks like all throughout the world, crypto's starting to go mainstream little by little. Goldman Sachs names Bitcoin as the best performing asset of 2023. According to the year-to-date asset return report by Goldman Sachs, Bitcoin is their best performing asset of this year so far. The development follows what was a horrendous year for the cryptocurrency sector in 2022, with the number one crypto surpassing some of the largest assets in the financial sector. Now, I don't hate Bitcoin. I say it all the time. Bitcoin maxis are just a little bit too much for me, though. You could call me an XRP maxi, but at heart, I'm a utility maxi. I make a lot of XRP videos, but if you look at my other videos, they're mostly utility driven cryptocurrencies that I talk about, with the exception of Luna, only because I like that community. But when Bitcoin does show potential, and I believe it's going to have that massive run up left in it yet. I think it has one more before utility really starts to take over. Celebrities who endorse crypto NFTs land in legal crosshairs after investors' loss. So we see here Madonna sang the praises of NFTs, depicting cartoon portraits of bored apes. Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady appeared in commercials endorsing crypto exchange FTX, which collapsed suddenly in November, and Kim Kardashian gushed about EMAX tokens on Instagram. Now they and other celebrities are facing civil suits from investors who suffered losses on virtual assets, as well as scrutiny by regulators for allegedly dumping the investing public. The legal actions, which have prompted some agents to caution their clients against financial endorsements, could clarify the ground rules for crypto promotions, as well as the hurdles investors must clear to hold promoter liable when investments go south. Now, like I said before, I don't think Tom Brady knew what was coming with FTX. He probably didn't know Sam Bankman Fried was tied to money laundering. He probably thought FTX was in great shape because of all the assets they held. Kim Kardashian probably also could be seen as a victim as well, because they're handed a script and they say whatever they're paid to say. But that's why you shouldn't follow celebrities when you're investing in anything. You know, Even influencers, you should not follow them when investing your hard-earned money. And I say it all the time. I never looked at myself as an influencer. Instead, I want to keep you positive about something you already hold. I know if you're watching this video, you hold XRP. I want you to stay positive until you get to the finish line. I'm also invested in the same cryptocurrencies I talk about. I believe anyone who's going to talk about a certain cryptocurrency should have money in that crypto. This way, if you lose money, I lose money as well. And that should go for anybody that talks about crypto, period. People who posted Sam Bankman Fried's bail should be named U.S. Judge Rules. And I think that's great. I think the judge is saying, listen, if somebody put up the bail for this guy who's a criminal, their identity should be known. HSBC announces entry into crypto with tokenization job openings. So it looks like HSBC is hiring for someone that deals with tokenization, because I believe tokenization is the future. And I think we're getting there little by little. It's part of the fourth industrial revolution. Everything will be tokenized in the future and digitalized. We see it happening with trade right now and other places as well. Healthcare, it'll be tied to that. Insurance, every single aspect of our lives. Ripple will become a major player in the financial space because of innovative technologies, mainly trustless protocols like XRP. Notice all the companies and networks that are XRP enabled in order to complete. So we see payment players: PayPal, Ally Pay, Apple Pay, Square, Ripple, WorldPay, Visa, faster payments. You see how they're all tied together somehow, some way. That's all coming together, forming that massive network that I always talk about. The pros and cons of cryptocurrency, a guide for new investors. Now, I want to touch on this a little bit because if you're new into crypto, you should know what you're getting into. 5 advantages of cryptocurrency: high risk and the potential for high rewards. There are more than 10,000 cryptocurrencies on the market today, and each one has its own particular quirks. But all cryptocurrencies have a few things in common, like their tendency to experience sudden spikes and drops in value. Prices are driven primarily by the supply of the tokens from miners and the demand for them by purchasers. And these supply-demand dynamics can result in hefty returns. The price of Ethereum, for example, roughly doubled from July of 2021 to December of 2021. And that's what you got to look at when you're getting into crypto. If you got in at the right time, it can look like a get rich quick scheme. But sometimes you get in and you got to wait a long time for your investment to take off. Look how long people have been holding XRP. So you see here, from July 2021 to December of 2021, it was quite the payday for investors who got on board at the right time. It depends on when you come into crypto. That's how long it'll depend that you have to wait for your investment to take off. The blockchain technology underlying cryptocurrency is inherently secure. Some of the major benefits of cryptocurrencies aren't linked to those cryptocurrencies themselves, but to the infrastructure that supports them. That's the blockchain, the decentralized data storage ledger that tracks every transaction undertaken on it. Once you make an entry into the blockchain, It can never be erased. And with the blockchain stored decentrally across multiple computers, no hacker can access the entire chain in one go. Any information stored in it is safe for good. Bye bye traditional banks. Now, I could tell you if you put money into a savings account, you're not going to make the kind of gains you could get off of crypto investing. That's why I always told you I never keep money in a savings account, period. First off, I don't really trust the banks anymore, especially after we read about bail ins. And the bank isn't going to make you rich off of your savings account, let's face it. But you know what will? Crypto. Crypto trades around the clock. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So you get to watch the market move even over the weekend. Cryptocurrencies could help investors beat inflation. Now, cryptocurrencies aren't tied to a single currency or economy, so their price reflects global demand rather than, say, national inflation. But what about inflation of cryptocurrencies themselves? As an investor, you can rest easy. For most part, the number of coins is capped, so the amount available can't spiral out of control, thus, no inflation. Disadvantages of crypto. Understanding cryptocurrencies take time and effort. I'm going to make this very simple for you. If you invest in utility driven cryptocurrencies, you're going to have a safe investment. In cryptos that have real world use case. Cryptocurrencies can be extremely volatile investment. That's why most banks will tell you to stay away from crypto. Most financial planners will tell you to stay away from crypto. It's way too volatile. You don't want to get into crypto. But let me tell you something. If you get into crypto and all of a sudden euphoric green candles show up, you will always be a crypto investor once you make a pile of money off of it. Cryptocurrencies haven't proven themselves as a long-term investment yet. Well, we've been invested in XRP for a long period of time. And I believe once XRP finally takes off and you see that the wait was worth all that time that you put into it, because all of a sudden it gives you that life-changing money, that's when you'll know long-term investment in crypto pays off. Crypto has serious scalability issues. Now, that's only certain cryptocurrencies. They like to always talk about Ethereum. Crypto newbies are vulnerable to security risk. As long as you keep your crypto safe and don't store it on an exchange, you will be fine. It's not your keys, not your crypto. Remember that when it's sitting out there on Binance or sitting out there on MEXC, which I promote on this channel. Buy your crypto there and get it off of there. Ledger's a great place to store XRP. Wall Street investment surge in crypto proves it's time to buy, not panic. So now that Wall Street institutions are investing in digital assets and blockchain technology, despite the recent crypto winter, maybe it's time to get in. Maybe crypto is about to take off. I believe XRP is absolutely going to take off in 2023 once the lawsuit with the SEC ends. We also have ISO going live. If you're new to crypto, you got in at the right time. Most of you, if you've been here a long time, our wait is about to end. We're about to see those euphoric green candles, in my opinion. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.